Frank, first of all, do you feel that you were let down by your defenders this evening? Because that seemed to be where the problems were during that performance.
No, not let down by the defenders. We made mistakes in the build-up to the goals, not just defenders, which cost us the game.
And do you think this game could be a bit of a wake-up call? Is there a danger if you play like this again that you could miss out on a Champions League place?
I wouldn't call it a wake-up call because every game is different. We've got 6 games ahead of us now, and this wasn't a huge surprise. If you play in the Premier League and you make mistakes, if you dominate possession but you don't quite do enough with it at the top end of the pitch, then it can happen. So that's something we already knew, and we have to accept it this evening. Now it's done, and move on to the 6 games ahead of us.
Duncan Wright, the Sun. Unmute yourself, Duncan.
Sorry, guys, I'm ages coming to the room. Sorry, Frank. Another time you had something within your grasp going into third, and the players have fallen short. Does that concern you? Is that a mental issue, do you think?
So I think it's something that's happened a few times this season. We've had opportunities to close gaps or jump teams because of other results, whatever the situation, and we have done. I think that's a sign of where we are. We know we have a lot of hard work to do to get to where we want to be. And the reason the rest of us are chasing Liverpool and Man City is because of the consistency they've developed over time. So that's what we have to work towards. So it's obviously frustrating, but if we're in that position, it's how you bounce back, it's how you move forward. And we have now Watford at the weekend and games after that to try and carry on. We have to realise the position we're in terms of fighting for the Champions League places and move forward.
Simon Johnson, The Athletic.
Hi, Frank. Another goal from set piece. I know it must be driving you crazy. How can you solve this problem? Is it going to take someone else coming in, or do you need to sort of work on it in pre-season? I know it must drive you crazy how Chelsea seems to be a real weakness that opponents seem to realise they can capitalise on.
I think when a team's bigger than you, which they are today, you can work on it or as much as you want. But if someone who's much taller than the opponent outjumps them, and if the ball bounces on the line, you can't clear your lines, then they're going to score goals. That's what happens in game. So we're aware that they're bigger than us today. We're aware that that's a big way that they're going to try and score goals or win the game. But the players have to deal with that on the pitch.
Prince Wright.
Hi, Frank. Everyone's been talking a lot about Christian Pulisic's performances. Maybe is that the one positive from tonight? Because he won the free kick, the penalty, seemed to be everywhere. So was that a positive? And what do you put his great start to the restart down to?
No, it's a big positive, and he's playing well, as we can all see. I thought him and Willian as the wingers as well. Willian gets his 2 goals. But with Christian, I think it's what we saw in the season when he had a patch running up and to around Christmas where he was playing towards this kind of level as well. And then he got injured and has been out for a long time. So it's nice to see him back fresh and hungry and playing with the qualities he has. He's going to get better. He's a young player with great talent.
Thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.